StarCraft. Unfortunately, there's no British plugs in StarCraft, but you know what? I'm sure the United Earth Directorate and probably the Protesters as well as the highest tech race in the StarCraft universe and the Xel'Naga all use British 3-pin standard plugs. And you know what? Speaking of Protoss, we got one down here. As a Canadian native, he uses the Canadian plugs, which are all right, but not quite on the same level. He's playing in orange. He is.
Panda Gaming, desRow. And his opponent spawning in the top part of this map. He's built a pool before his overlord. He's the Pink Zerg. Psystorm Gaming, WarreN. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
6 lings, lol.
That's pretty surprising.
Yeah, it is pretty surprising. When someone's at your door, you don't expect 6 lings. You definitely don't.
I mean, the correct response would have been 6 lings who, and what's the punchline of the joke then?
Oh no, actually that is the joke. Are you familiar with Action Jesus?
Yes. 6-pool master extraordinaire.
Yes, yes. That is the official meme. For those of you memesters out there who are not hipster memesters and weren't around for the memification of Action Jesus, go ahead and look up that meme, and you'll see the light. We're gonna have a quick wall in here in response to this very fast 6 Zergling attack. But they're gonna have a decent amount of time to wail away on these structures and a reasonable amount of surface area. Going for the large structures here.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be pretty tough for desRow to keep this gateway up. He might well end up having to build a couple of reinforcement walls behind it. And cannons on the way, but that means, I don't know. He lets the gateway fence, which is a great idea. Obviously, he actually needs to keep this wall
He left
up.
the Zealot on the inside of the wall.
Yeah, so it can't be swiping away at these Zerglings, but also can't die. He's going to need it to plug the hole between the pylon and the cannon if he re-walls this, because I don't think that's a tight wall. And it doesn't matter either way. There's a much, much bigger hole there.
Cannon's done. Gotta get out of range of that cannon right away, and he does. 4 lings left over. And in the meantime, he's gone back to droning. So quite a bit of damage done. Good thing for desRow, he managed to keep his Cybernetics core and Forge alive. So while he can't make units, he can still continue to tech, and he can continue to build some cannons for defense, survive. So I think he's going to be okay overall. As far as workers are concerned, we're looking at an advantage for the Zerg, but keep in mind, most of the time, most of this game, the Protoss has been in the lead. So despite that small worker lead right now, economically, desRow's in a pretty decent spot.
Yeah, but that might not continue for too much
longer.
Very long. Third base for WarreN has just finished up at almost precisely the same time desRow starts his natural. And that's the real damage, not any actual, not really so much what was killed as what desRow wasn't able to do during the time he was trying to complete an emergency wall in.
Yeah, he scouts it though. desRow scouts that it's a 3-base play and that he sees quite a bit of drones, so he may be able to get some stuff done here. A couple of Adepts coming out. I heard they're pretty good. Stargate play. I think this is a reaction, nice reaction to the situation. Stargate's one of those units that can Oracle, one of those units that can pull you back from the brink if it's leveraged at just the right time and just the right way.
Yeah, for sure. And the Oracle definitely could do quite a lot of damage for desRow, especially if WarreN doesn't build any Spore Crawlers or anything. There's not too many Queens, and those that there are quite a long way away. Yeah, he's really going for it, man. Roach WarreN.
And he just queued up 7 more. Adepts. 8 more.
Oh boy. These 2 Adepts are going to do tons of damage.
So much drones. I think he's just like, well, you can kill my workers, but if I build 8 more and you've only killed 7, then I'm actually ahead. Hashtag logics. Make sure you keep those logics going. Nice defense so far here, running the drones away. And he's going to have to get into position. Ooh, there's also attack going on in the natural and the there is attacks everywhere. Look at this, the Zealot and the Mothership core. No Queens over there. The Queen's got to deal with the Adepts. 9 workers killed. desRow's like, I died by harass. I want to give it a try. And he's harassing the crap out of WarreN right now. WarreN drones so heavily. and he's paying for it right now.
desRow's definitely been taking some tips from Kelazar. The Adepts have finally been cleared up. Oh no, there's still one more left alive with 6 kills. Gets the 7th pull going down, and 15 drones gone down. But now it's
the Oracle
time.
Wow.
There's not even any drones in the.
Again. Too bad there's not a lot of drones over here. But he's gonna manage to stay alive. He's got quite a bit of energy, so could loop around. But he's gonna decide, no, I'm just gonna play it safe and move out here. Sorry, Oracle, you're not a Liberator. You can't deal damage from there. Ooh, nice move. Waits till the Queen moves away, comes in, gets 3 more kills. Ooh, getting greedy. 4 more kills, 5 more kills. Will he get out? Oh, just barely. And WarreN's like, okay, yeah, that's great. I'm just gonna build 100 more drones.
Yeah, pretty much, man. WarreN's like my old.
He's lost so many drones, but he doesn't care because he just keeps building drones. He's like, yeah, that's great. Let me just build more drones. He's been in a drone lead, a worker lead, this entire time.
24 drones.
I can defend with what I have and then just build non-stop drones. I'm actually okay. Gonna go double Evo now because you know what? Just building drones wasn't greedy enough. We gotta go for some tech too.
Yeah. If desRow's been taking tips from Kelazar, WarreN's been taking tips from @LiquidRat. Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out those two. This is basically LiquidRat and Kelazar playing a best of 3 by proxy.
Yeah, make sure you do follow the both of us on Twitter, by the way. I'm @LiquidRat and Trigonal is @LiquidRat. So make sure you do that. LiquidRat also @LiquidRat. It's a very popular ID for Twitter. So go ahead, follow all of us, and you'll get the latest and greatest on how to build tons of drones.
Yeah, if you want to find out more info about the ASL, you can also follow them on Twitter @LiquidRat. Do check it out. They post all their awesome YouTube content. youtube.com/twitter.com/@LiquidRat.
Yeah, and don't forget the Patreon, patreon.com/LiquidRat.
A lot of awesome websites. Got to get them plugs. The British ones are the best. I hear LiquidRat uses British plugs. But either way, desRow moving in here. Bunch of Adept Shades are going to see these roaches. I don't think they can fight them, but desRow's going to go for it.
They're going to finish the Shade, though. Very aggressive play.
Yeah, he's looking for them drones. Hitting WarreN where it hurts. And desRow moves back. Shade's going to try and move into the main base, but I don't know. WarreN's splitting his forces really, really nicely, and the Shade has to be cancelled.
Yeah, desRow made some moves there, but very well countered by WarreN there. Nice movings. And now that he's done building drones, he said, okay, I'm done building drones. I'm getting upgrades. Now I'll build only units. And that's pretty awesome. You can see the supply start to spike for WarreN here.
Yeah, I mean, he's been super, super greedy, and while desRow's done a fair amount of damage, slowed him down. But now he's hit that drone mark. He's sort of gone right. This whole game I've been wanting to get 58 drones, kept on killing them, but I've got it now. I'm there.
Yeah. He's very tenacious. Never give up, never surrender. It's just like, oh, I didn't get my drone count. Guess I gotta build more. Of course, behind this attack, he is building 10 drones.
Naturally. Warp Prism also doing a little bit of harass. Ton of queens.
Nice transfuses here.
Be able to hold it off.
Turns out queens are pretty good at everything.
WarreN's pushing in. Focus overcharges go down, and the Ravager shots are going to rain hell down. Oh my god, all over desRow's army. Doing so much splash damage there. The Oracles are trying to do what they can, but they're starting to run out of energy. Second round of Ravager shots don't get quite as much damage, and desRow, it looks like, is just about going to be able to push this back. I think the Warp Prism got cleaned up as well. So, yeah, not...
Yeah, it did, and he didn't lose a single queen, by the way.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Very impressive hold. WarreN's looking like he's in a pretty good spot there. desRow taking a lot of hits with those Ravager corrosive files.
Yeah, taking a ton of damage there, but surviving nonetheless. Now Templar Archives on the way. Pumping out 2 Immortals at a time. Yeah, I mean, Storm, Archons, Immortals, they're all solid units.
Yeah, that's what gets really scary here. You get into this Charge Lot Immortal Archon style with eventually, Storm worked in, +3s on the way, and it just pummels thing. It just it's a hammer. You just slam and bludgeon your foe into pieces, and it's just tough to deal with. We see that Lurker Den coming down. It's going to be one of the main tools that Zerg uses to deal with that. But we also see the pathogen glands coming out as well. So it looks like WarreN's going to be pretty well equipped to deal with this as he goes up to a lot of drones. I think 78 drones. Fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, when you get both players up with such powerful armies, the Zerg with a big Lurker Ball, very difficult to attack into, especially if you get held in place and just have spikes coming out of the ground at you.
And corrosive vials raining from above. It's every direct. The fungal is in your face, comes out from that way. Whoa. Corrosive bile from the sky, lurkers from the earth. It is not just a 360 surround. It's like so a surround on all 3 planes. I don't even know what you call that. Do you know?
No. I don't know.
Someone tweet at me at Liquid Ret what that's called, so that way I can know.
Oh boy, the engagement coming in. desRow's fighting through a choke, but he's got such a powerful army. So many immortals here, just pummeling through these roaches. And the Ravager shots are going to have to be what wins it here for WarreN. He didn't have to get any lurkers
being really careful.
Got taken out.
I think he's got this though. As far as that small force, there's something over to the right, but
one fungal.
Waiting for that right fungal. Holding it until the right moment. Nicely done. Excellent fungal. Corrosive vials going off, landing all over desRow's army. Very nicely done there. 2-2 and speed for Hydras on the way. We'd really like to be able to engage with that. The Oracle's coming in to help out. Not a lot of anti-air here. The fungals are nice, but this is just, he doesn't seem to have enough units at the right time. A lot of units in production. If he stalls long enough and he gets this 2-2 and he gets these units, he should be okay. desRow sensing that. It's going to pull back. His War Prism is pretty far back here. So it gives... nicely killed. It gives WarreN a chance, gives him a little bit more time to gather the necessary forces and finish the upgrades. And he's going to be in a much nicer spot now. Lurker Den is finished, but no lurkers being brought in. There we are, 4 lurkers. He hears
I don't know if they're going to be given time to finish. desRow moves in again.
Archons just like made that queen disappear.
Absolutely. Plus the Archons are scary, man.
Yeah.
And oh my god, the fungal is good, but I just don't think it's good enough. When it ends, desRow still has tons and tons of immortals.
Lurkers coming in. Here's the staying power that the Zerg needs.
Oh, here we go. He's still
Fortunately, one of his mining bases has been taken out, so he's on a clock here. If desRow goes up and kills the hatchery on the right side, he is going to be in an awful place.
Oh man, attacking these lurkers though, he's closing with them.
Nice transfuses here.
I think there's one
enough?
lurker left alive and the last one goes down.
I think all the lurkers
just has
are dead.
these squishy hydras left. Tons and tons of queens for defense. It's going to be great. I'm not sure they match up against immortals.
Oh man, and the mine crawlers are actually messing with the pathing of the hydralisks here. Oh, if you can just focus down that... Oh, focus it down quickly. Oh, just a little bit too late. That warp-in, so important for desRow. WarreN could not take it down in time. And so the spine crawlers are falling down. Lots of DPS from these hydralisks, but the problem is there's nothing to buffer for them. Drones coming off the line. This is a dire situation. And that one zealot has been wailing away at this base for quite some time. Ooh, looks like just pure mortal over here. If you have enough hydras, you can just rip that apart. But it is a very critical situation where you have enough, you kill really fast, there's not many losses. But if you have just not enough, you lose everything.
And that zealot just soloed WarreN's 4th, 5th base. 10 lurkers on the way now for WarreN.
Yeah, man, that was like, he just like took Baron just then, man. And he's just like, everyone gets buffs. Oh, fantastic. Heavy lurker count over here. And I'm wondering if WarreN's gonna retake these bases with the lurkers. They are a bit stronger defensively. Looks like that's the way he's gonna go about doing it. Lurkers they are just really strong in this situation where you have to attack into them. And this map particularly is one of those maps where you can kind of hold that area that he's got his lurkers in right now.
Yeah.
And be in a reasonable spot. The problem is that he's got, half the economy of his opponent right now. So desRow's supply is just exploding, and there's almost nothing WarreN can do about it.
Yeah, it's just all over the place. And WarreN has to rebuild, has to retake all these bases. And
he has to re-drone even. His drone count is down to 51. And he's been building drones all game like a madman.
But the thing is, desRow has to attack into how many lurkers even is that? 10? 10 lurkers is going to be really, really tough, especially given that WarreN still has a couple of infestors left alive. They're going to have a decent amount of energy for fungal growths as well. Even these big tanky units, the Archons and the Immortals, are going to have a lot of difficulty with that.
Do you see the fleet beacon coming out for desRow? That's fine. Stay in there as long as you want. Eventually, all right. No, he's not. He's not going to attack into this many lurkers. Oh my God! He might just have the power to go through. There are so many Immortals in this composition.
Holy!
Just bulldozing his way through the Zerg base here, and that's it. GG, desRow, victorious. Our builder of Immortals, the Panda coming out of the mists of Pandaria and wielding his mighty Daibo. It is the Orange Protoss.
Invasion Esports, Panda Bear Me. Panda Gaming, desRow.
And he's going to be going up against this pink bad boy up in the top left. The onus is on him now to make this series the first non-2-0 of the night. It is.
Psystorm Gaming, WarreN.
Things aren't looking too good for that. By the way, he is going to open in the usual way, the single gas. He's got gateway. Will he go for a second gate into Adepts before expanding, or will he go right into the expansion? It's looking like he's going right into the expansion.
Well, it's going to be interesting. I mean,
the hands of
desRow does see the probe. desRow knows the exact right time to send his probe out to say whether or not WarreN's Overlord is there, and he sees, So now desRow knows, top left-hand corner. That is one of them awesome little timings that it's so easy to memorize, and you feel like such a pro.
Yeah.
You too.
All you have to do is know it one time. You say, okay, 1 minute and 35 seconds. Awesome. And then you do it every game, and you feel great. You feel like the best. Ooh, you got an evolution chamber coming up here, so if the direct approach does not work out, you may have a drop. Looking for overlords that might be in position. We do have one on the way toward the cliff of the main, and we do have one in the main. desRow
skipped the Zealot as well. A little bit greedy, and means he doesn't have a full wall up his main here, so a little bit of trouble here. And this looks like no regretty.
Yeah, but, it's a good way to describe it.
Oh no! desRow supply blocked. Gonna have to make
that pylon in the front.
Oh boy. Oh yeah. That's super bad news. So there's no way this next finishes. He's going to use it to buy as much time as he can and then cancel. He might even not cancel it, just try and buy some more time. There we go. Not really worth it for like 500.
Here we go again. The same kind of situation. He should be able to drop in though. Do we have the dropper lord built yet? No, he hasn't started morphing it yet.
Yeah, no, it's finished. Top of the top.
Sorry. Oh, that's interesting. On the unit tabs, it doesn't show up as a different unit.
Huh, that's interesting.
Apparently, it's just an overlord with an upgrade. It's not a different unit.
Well, there we go. Focus Overcharge does push him away, but that was the only Focus Overcharge this Mothership Core is going to have for a while, and that means that there's an easy path in here. WarreN's going to load him on up and drop him on out.
That's right. Photon Overcharge now 50 energy. We are into the new age. The first patch has hit for Legacy of the Void, and so it's a lot easier to mess with your opponents if they're Protoss and they're Photon Overcharge. You draw it, you bait it out, and then you move into another location, and you're totally fine. Running in here, starting to get some probe kills. A couple of enemy units over here, not really too much. We are approaching that 50 energy mark for the Mothership Core, and WarreN very much aware of that.
The Oracle's just going to fly straight on past, Spore Crawler on the way for WarreN as well, and these lanes just being as nice as possible.
+1 attack finishing, by the way. Nice timing on that Spore Crawler. Very well done.
Perfect. Pretty difficult to pull off as well. Close by on Ruins of Ceres, despite being such a large map. Very, very short by air rushes, especially for units fast the Oracle. And,
he actually elevated those links out, by the way.
Yeah.
So conservative, just like, yep, I'm going to save these links. I'm going to make them very useful.
They're going to tear down this Nexus really quickly. Look how quickly these shields go down.
Wow. That's quick.
Pretty fast. It's quick.
That's not like flash quick, but I mean, it's pretty quick.
I mean, yeah, considering it's like, what's that, 7 lanes? They do a number on that.
It's pretty good. I would put it at like, you know, Mach 1.5 as far as speed goes.
Maybe.
Adrenal glands, that's when we really get into like the supernatural.
Oh, God. Yeah. Legs of the void adrenal glands is just like, you thought Marauders were anti-building? Nah, that's Lings.
Yeah, it's been great to see the cracklings of old return to StarCraft 2 from Brood War. We've missed them. Oh my God, he saves all of them.
You know,
I love how slow the Overlord is, and it's still like doing this micro thing, and you see players do it with Warp Prisms and Medivacs. Like, yeah, try doing it with a slow Overlord.
Yeah, man. That's true micro skill. But these adapts, yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to save the links from them. And they are going to kill every single one of them. desRow is going to start pushing across the map with these, it looks like. And we'll see whether WarreN is prepared. He doesn't have a Roach WarreN, does he? No. Could be a little dicey.
Yep. As far as units go, 20 Lings on the way, Roach WarreN on the way as well. One of the cool things about this map is you do have a decent amount of time to prepare for these things, so they're coming even in vertical positions. And those Lings just finishing up. The Oracles are going to do a lot of work, though, against
these Oracles actually help a lot with the anti-Queen, weirdly enough. One of the things that Adepts really struggle with, and Oracles just have incredible DPS versus everything. So they're going to chase down the Queens, target fire them down, while the Adepts sort of deal with the Lings. Mostly get killed by the Lings. But I mean, hey, I still think that's a pretty efficient trade, forcing a lot of larvae spent on those Lings. Gonna kill off most of these Queens as well, so the production took quite a large hit for WarreN.
Does manage to scrape out of it. He's building more drones, many at a time. So the economic advantage still goes to WarreN here.
Yeah, as does seem typical of WarreN.
Yeah, WarreN does this thing where it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna 14 pool and be ahead in drones. Really? Yeah, I just build a couple of Lings and then I go straight back into building drones. Like, oh, that's cool.
Oh, whoa. The warp in there by desRow. Perfectly timed. And yeah, so not too bad. Nice little defense.
Look at that. Hey, Trig. We're at the 7-minute mark. No one's been killed yet.
Wow. That's amazing.
Can you imagine that? I didn't know this game had a mid-game. I thought early game only. I thought that's how it works.
Huh. Well, we all learned something today.
Yeah, I thought late game was for bronze only. If you're really good, you kill your opponent in the first 5 minutes only. Couple Lings gonna come in here, do a little additional harassment, or at least attempt to. Gonna get a pretty good scout off. And run back into the Overlord. I don't know if he's gonna make it out this time. He's not running.
Nice.
That's where I think he's giving up on. I was like, yeah, the Overlord, he always gets away.
Why even bother?
Yeah, just forget about it. It's like the Reapers. You can't kill a Reaper. They always get away with like one hit point.
Yeah, especially not if Colorzo's controlling them.
Especially.
But desRow's going to move back in with these Oracles again. I think mainly just for scouting more than anything else. See if we can find a Queen here.
Down pretty quickly. A little bit out of position. Getting hit by the Spore Crawler here. It looks like he's going to lose. Yeah, loses one Oracle there.
Yeah, a little bit annoying, but I mean, hey, I think he's just got a bit greedy. It's like when you see that Queen with like red HP sitting by a Spore Crawler, you're like, I can. I'll just get it. Just kill it. And even though it might not be the best, because
the ring, the precious ring, begins to speak to you.
Yeah.
Take it. Take the Queen. And you're like, I think I'll take the Queen. And then you die, and you're like, oh no, I was deceived.
The ring of chess. But oh man, WarreN's got like 30 drones at his third base.
Yeah. Well, once that gas finishes up, he technically won't be 100% oversaturated. He'll just be,
That's true.
you know, suboptimal. Not complete oversaturation. Gonna start transferring out though.
Yeah, that fourth base even finishing up. I mean, being oversaturated isn't
Whoa,
necessarily like
nice
a bad
timing.
thing if it's part of your build. But man, this Dropper Lord just hasn't done anything with these 4 lanes for ages.
He's just in the base. Just hanging out.
I think WarreN's noticed him now that he got an attack notification from that hallucinated Phoenix. And yeah.
Oh
I mean,
my god,
two
how many
zealots
hit
in there.
points is that Oracle have left? Holy crap, just barely gets out of there. 3
Yeah.
hit points, man.
It's all about that value.
Yeah, that's it.
So, yeah, I mean, these Lings have actually done a little more damage than perhaps they should have. Force field, got a drone or two, and here we go. desRow is finally getting his balls out.
Well, once you get your balls on the table, that's when you know it's been a crazy night. And craziest night of all, here we are. Does he have a skin on those? Do you get skins for disruptors or no?
No, there's no disruptor skin. That's just normal disruptor.
Oh wow. So he doesn't have any skins on his balls. It's unfortunate.
No? That sounds painful.
Yeah. That's really rough.
Speaking of painful, desRow's dancing his units around because they're stuck behind this adept right here. And then isn't that
Oh, nice hit there with the
Solid.
Death Ball. Making them happen. Balls of power. Balls of steel. Someone play AC/DC big balls because we are making it happen here. Nice around though on those disruptors. Oh, gets greedy. He had 2 roaches, tries to get the Ravager Hydra, but gets nothing. Bird in the hand is worth 2 Ravagers in the bush, as the old saying goes.
Something along those lines, anyway.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how it is. I think that's
Okay.
a direct translation of the Old English. You should know. You're English.
I'm not old though.
That's
at
true.
least I like
You're
to
young
think
English. You wouldn't understand. I'm like 27, so you know I understand the old things in life.
But yeah, I mean, desRow is gonna have his balls off cooldown and ready to fire again.
Yeah, look at this
Pretty
economy
shortly.
though for WarreN.
Yeah, man.
It's pretty scary. He's got the creep spread going on. He's got the drone count, the economy going on. I mean, a little low for him, 62, but he's got them spread out among enough bases that he's just gonna have a really big long-term advantage. Oh, the
Really
dodge!
gets the lings.
Barely dodges that. It's tough to get your balls to hit lengths. It's not easy. Oh, that's gonna be almost a big hit.
A little bit too far through there by desRow, and now he's just trapped up there. The Raptor Crucibles do a lot of damage. A disruptor gets killed off before it explodes, and yeah, I think WarreN's got this one in the bag. I think we're going to be seeing our first full series of the night. Nice split.
Very nicely done. And yeah, he's focusing a lot down. He's got the late game locked up here, and it looks like he's got the army advantage as well. So that's it. GG. Excellently done. First full series of the night.
Yeah. Well, all I'm going to say is they're called plugs for a reason. And speaking of plugs, if you think we're doing a great job, you can donate to us through the caster tip jar, which is down a little bit left underneath the stream. 100% of the proceeds go to myself and Jack Attack. And yeah, we're doing this awesome casting. And I haven't changed my observer overlay for watching replays. So this is going to be fun. Down
I
in the bottom
actually
left.
have been stuck on this one for the last like 2 or 3 casts. I keep forgetting to change it. I downloaded game art, but I just forgot.
Ah man, rip.
Yep.
But down here in the bottom left, lower left crest, final map of this series to decide who advances on to the loser bracket final to play against Panda Bear Me. We've got a pink Zerg player. His name is
Psystorm Gaming, WarreN.
And his opponent spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. He hails from the land of mist and bears. It's the Orange Protoss.
Panda Gaming, desRow.
And yeah, I mean, this is once again classic WarreN. He's just like, yeah, you know what? Gonna go 6 lings early, send them across the map, 7 or 8 lings even.
Oh yeah, and the Evo Chamber 2.
And Evo Chamber 2, and then I'm gonna take a drone lead.
Yep.
I mean, presumably that's what he's gonna do. He actually hasn't put down.
That's what he likes to do.
Yeah.
He likes to be like, I'm gonna be aggressive. Gotcha, drones. But is this the time that like he's realized desRow knows the pattern, and desRow's like, oh, he's not going to attack me after these few amount of lings. He's droning up because he's WarreN. And then all of a sudden, he throws down the Roach Warren. He's like, why you think I'm named WarreN, son? Get out of my game. Crashes through with massive supply. Possible.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I think there's some pretty smart choices. He's done this on Lerelak and on Ceres. 2 maps with very, very big...
Surround.
Oh my god, the Surround on the Zealot is going to be pretty sick. Gets to fighting these probes as well, and there's just not enough of them to overwhelm the Zerglings.
They get right through, and they have speed. Oh my god.
Oh boy. Photon Overcharge goes down, but
now the
get a
Photon
single
Overcharge
shot off.
Oh my god! If he kills this before the Adept comes out...
Oh, he's not going to manage
the Adept
it,
just barely comes out over here. But it's one Adept versus a stream of lings. And no more energy on the Mothership Core for Photon Overcharge once this one runs out. And it has run out. This is a very precarious situation for desRow here. He is being harassed to death again for the 18th time tonight.
He's going to go on the Adept as his reinforcing lings come from the low ground. He breaks through there, and there's so many swarming through.
He's got Pylons for defense, and that's it.
Yeah, he hasn't even got a overcharge yet.
I'm really surprised that it's actually okay. That's it. GG. And with that...
Damn, that's fucked. We're back to the...
Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe to support the ASL by hitting the button now.